Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, we have a major shift that is about to take place here over the next couple of weeks. Some of you are going to start to experience this shift. There's definitely something big that is happening on an energetic level for many of us out there in the world. There's an elevation in consciousness happening. And there's going to be things happening around us in our environment with the people that we are connected to, with even ourselves. A change within ourselves. I feel you're already feeling this, those of you that are here today. Okay, so I wanted to bring you messages around whatever this energy is that's coming in. Okay, so I pulled these card decks in my morning meditation. We're going to first start with a spiritual gift, a gift that you have within you that you can apply in your life right now to move through the energy that you are currently experiencing. And we have 3 tarot cards I'm going to pull and see what else Spirit wants to share with you. A bonus card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. This is going to be a spirit guide for you right now, an animal's energy that you can work with. It's actually medicine for you. This is what Spirit is saying here, okay? And then we're going to close off with an angel message. So those of you that are watching today, I trust you're here because you're meant to hear my messages in the way that you need to hear them. So I do feel that you're going to walk away today with something that you're meant to understand or know that is going to open you up in your path's experience. All right, so stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Sagittarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you today. So a spiritual gift that you're meant to apply in your life right now that you might not even know that you have is manifester. You are a very powerful manifester, Sagittarius. So the message for you is your strong ability to connect to the powerful universe life force of energy allows you to attract what you want before you take action. So how many of you believe that you're a very powerful manifester and you can actually feel the energy coming in before you take action? How many of you feel that you can do that? All right, so once again, your strong ability to connect to the powerful universal life force of energy allows you to attract what you want before you take action. It's because you're someone that's really good at just making choices. And when you make that choice, Sagittarius, you can feel the energy within you before you have to take action. I feel this sometimes too. And it shows up in different ways for different people. But you know that you're a powerful manifester. You have so many different things that have happened to you, so many things that you have actually manifested in your life. So you'll have to share that with me in the comment section below here, Sagittarius. So let's pull some cards and see what else is coming through. All right, so we are getting 8 of Swords. Oof, this is a tough energy to work through. This is just letting me know that some of you might be going through a really hard time releasing parts of yourself or things that you believe to be true. This could be like fears, anxiety. This could be, limiting beliefs, all kinds of things. And it's not allowing you to be yourself. So if you're feeling like you're in this energy right now, Spirit is bringing this awareness around you. And because the awareness is there, we can now work on this. So the 8 of Swords. We also have the 10 of Wands. All right, so it's time for you to drop the weight that you're carrying around whatever this 8 of Swords energy is, Sagittarius. What is it that you're carrying? It's time for you to move past it now. Okay, it's time for you to actually work on this and create balance and maybe even a little bit of acceptance around it. Right? Sometimes we go through situations in our lives that are shitty. Sometimes we're dealt a not great hand, right? We go through situations that aren't the best, they're hard. And, some of them are traumatic in our lives. And we just carry them around like baggage, like as if they are something that is a scar to us. It's time to release it. So that is the 10 of Wands here. And we are also getting the Empress card. All right, this is a really beautiful card to receive today, Sagittarius. It's letting me know that you live in this absolutely beautiful world. Okay, they're wanting you to actually look at the world in the energy of the Empress. It's a beautiful garden, and maybe right now your garden doesn't look like this beautiful Empress. Maybe there's all these things that are diluting or in the way of that, not allowing you to actually see it. It's time for you to see it now. The Empress card is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel the Empress energy intensely, while others you're going to feel it subtly. Okay, so before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So I don't know if any of you feel like you're not beautiful, you're not good looking, or you're just not attractive. I'm getting this coming through right now. And maybe there's some sort of a belief or some sort of something that you're seeing that is different than what other people are seeing. So this is an illusion, and they want, okay, so they're saying self-love. So the Empress, you need to love yourself, Sagittarius. What is it that you're holding that is working against you right now, especially with your beliefs about yourself? They're wanting you to really work on releasing this because they're really holding you back. And you know this. You know this about yourself, right? There's something here that stops you. It just like holds you back. Sometimes you're not able to communicate this. Sometimes you get choked up trying to explain because you feel that you're going to be seen a specific way or judged or whatever it is. And I'm getting some sort of a mask or different kinds of masks that maybe you have been wearing over the course of your life and you're not exactly sure. I feel someone may have been lost here. And I'm not saying this is your energy right now. This could be an experience that you already had in your life. And some of you, you're in this energy right now. And it just feels like you're just not yourself. You don't feel like what you should feel like. Like I feel it's confusing. It's all over the place. And there's a mirror here. So I'm seeing you in this distorted world, which has to do with something that isn't real that you're seeing. It has to do with your perspective. And I'm seeing a lot of screens. They're showing me screens like cell phones. All of these people, they're showing me a bunch of people on their cell phones and looking at something that isn't real. And they feel like they have to look like it or be that or in that experience in order to be happy or in order to be fulfilled in some way. So there's some sort of a false illusion, something that is appearing real for you that is interrupting your soul's energy, your true essence. It's almost like it's blocking you from actually stepping into the world as yourself. Right? It's just an illusion. It's something that you can actually work on. It's going to take some energy on your part. You have to be an active participant in the releasing of these energies, right? And I feel some of you have been doing a lot of work on yourself to really come to a place where you're good with yourself in this world, in this reality, in your situation. Right? Maybe you're going through something right now where you feel like life is really unfair for you and it's just, things are happening and you didn't ask for them to happen. You didn't be, asked to be this way. And I'm getting something going back to your childhood here as well. Like something that started from when you were young, some sort of a feeling you've had, something that you've held on to that you thought to be true, maybe because your parent said something, maybe your mom said something to you, maybe somebody else said something to you. I'm getting someone that was bullied growing up, and that kind of shaped and molded you to where you are now. Or you've gone through those experiences, or you're seeing somebody that's going through this Eight of Swords period right now. So whenever you look at these cards, Sagittarius, I want you to take a look to see, how are these cards feeling for you? Like, are you feeling connected to an experience that you might be happening that is tied to the card's energy, right? Do you feel like you're trapped in some sort of an illusion or some sort of a reality that isn't yours? Do you feel like you're trapped even in, I don't know why, but it feels like trapped in a body or trapped in something that you feel you're not resonating with? Right? So this is where Spirit is really wanting you to, so I feel there's shadows and darker aspects of yourself that are rising. Maybe you're going through some sort of an emotional wave right now where this is splurging or coming out, like it's just like splashing over. It's like a can of worms that have opened and it's overwhelming you. Nightmares, all kinds of things, thoughts. This is actually distracting you. So the more energy and focus you put on this, the more of this you're going to start to see become true in your reality, and you're going to receive confirmation of this being true for you. You're like, because you're focusing your energy here, the more of this your brain is going to look for to confirm it, because it feels this is important for you. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to shift the way that it starts with you. So they want you to shift the way that you see yourself. You're a very powerful manifester. And wherever you're putting your energy, you're seeing that experience happening for you. So you can experience a negative experience, especially if you're starting to focus your energy towards negative things happening for you. Or if you had a negative experience and you're in that energy and dwelling in it and sitting there and creating all other stories around it, right? So they want you to catch yourself. You know, we are meant to go through the emotions of the experiences that we have gone through, right? Because it's real for us. We went through that, right? But that's a part of our story. That's what shapes and shifts us into the versions of who we are. And sometimes we carry that weight around. Sometimes we carry that trauma, those burdens, those experiences, the pain, the hurt, all of that as something that we have to share, or something that we have to continually hold on to, because that's what we believe, or this is something that we were taught growing up, or we saw that other people around us carried it around as well. I feel you have a heightened sense, Sagittarius, of awareness. Like you're aware and you just know, you're able to look at situations and just understand them for what they actually are. And you've known this about yourself since you were a child. And perhaps you are someone that wasn't able to articulate it or describe it. Maybe this is something that you still have trouble doing, is describing, you know, the experiences you've gone through, this, what you felt, and you know what that experience actually was for you. Or you're meant to actually go into this place where you do some healing and unpack some of the baggage that you're carrying in order to lighten the journey you're on. Because right now, maybe life feels like it's not certain for you, like things are up in the air. You're not exactly sure which way your life is going or which way you desire to go. It's kind of like, I don't know what I want in my life. I don't know, you know, what I should be doing. I don't know, you know, I'm getting a lot of I don't knows. Right? So they want you to get a clear vision here. You're about to shift into a brand new energy. There is something really big that is coming. And what Spirit is showing you around you. So some of you might be seeing crows or ravens around you. Maybe they're showing up in your dreams, but there's definitely messages. Spirit is communicating with you right now. And you might be seeing signs around you that might say, you know, something to do with heavy baggage, to lighten the load, to I don't know, put something down, to delegate responsibilities. It's basically letting you know that there's too much, that something is being carried. You know, you might be seeing a truck outside on the highway or on the road where there's too much stuff on it. It looks like the semi is going to topple over. Or you hear a story of something like that. They're showing me semi trucks that may be flipped over, and you're hearing a story around that. Or someone was carrying something, or you were carrying too many groceries and everything falls. It's that kind of energy that is surrounding you. So this is how Spirit is communicating to you that perhaps you might be carrying too much weight, or you might be seeing this because it's the energy out there. And that's the only reason why, right? So you're going to know if you're carrying this baggage. You're definitely feeling it. So when we're manifesting, trying to manifest or create the reality we desire to experience, we can't change our external experience of what we're going through and what's happening, but we can change the way that we show up in it and how we choose to experience it. And this is where Spirit is really wanting you to focus on, is how are you choosing to show up in this experience, and what kind of actions and what kind of decisions are you making right now that keep contributing to this experience that you don't enjoy having, because the actions, the choices that you're making is what's manifesting this reality. So Spirit is actually reflecting this to you in your reality, right? And they want you to lighten the load. They want you to drop the weight that you're carrying that is working against you right now. Okay? And you are very powerful. You are someone who's very capable of releasing this. I feel someone needs to calm down first. Like you need to bring your body, your mind, yourself to a place of quiet. I'm getting a lot of anxiety, like your body's like worked up all the time. You're tense, always like it has to be done. Like just control. I'm getting control here needing to be released. right? Sometimes we can't control things. I feel the only thing that we can control is ourselves, right? How we show up in the experience, the actions we choose to take, that is all under our control. Everything else, nope, right? So they're wanting you to bring yourself back to yourself. And feel meditation, talking to someone, especially with this Eight of Swords, because there's something in your mind, something that isn't true, that maybe you think maybe you believe it because someone told you it or something, right? There's this false evidence appearing real for you that you need to delete or work on healing. Because once you do that, once you drop that weight, you're going to elevate. And this is what's happening. And look at this beautiful world that you are about to experience here, everyone. Some of you are already in this place where you have created this beautiful experience for yourself. You have given birth to this reality, this beautiful experience that you're having. And it really feels like a pregnancy experience, right? From the moment we find out we're pregnant, and then we go through that experience of the 9 or 10 months, right? Of, having this child inside of our bellies, going through all the different changes our body goes through, the emotions and everything. I feel this is a whole entire experience here as you are creating, as you are being birthed into this new energy, right? And some of you are in this beautiful experience where you're able to go back and see how this energy actually came to fruition that has manifested in your life into a beautiful experience. So you're able to share and teach, inspire others with your own story. And I'm seeing some of you that need to really take care of yourself. Like Spirit is saying, you have to focus on yourself right now, Sagittarius, especially your well-being, your health, coming back and really loving yourself, taking care of yourself, because if you don't take care of your body, it's not going to take care of you. So this comes first. You come first. Nurture yourself, right? And those of us that are wanting to change the world, we feel like we're here to do something. There's a purpose for us. It starts with you first taking care of yourself before you can go off taking care of the world, right? So they're bringing you back to yourself. You are your entire world. Everything that you experience comes from your own energy. So if you're somebody that is feeling like your body is not in the way or shape it should be, or it's, stopping you from doing whatever it is that you're trying to do, first release the weight that you're carrying around that. It's okay. You know what? I need to do this thing, or I'm going through this health issue. Let's deal with this first. Let's get to the bottom of this. So let's work on this before we try to do all this other stuff. And I know sometimes within that experience, we have responsibilities and obligations, right? They're wanting you to really do the best that you can, but make sure that you're taking care of yourself in between all of that. That's the important thing. And for some of you out there, you're in this beautiful experience and you're in this process of releasing and letting go of any kind of fears. You're doing something. You have birthed this new idea that might have been super terrifying for you. I remember when I started YouTube, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I've never done anything like this. I'm terrified of being on camera. It was all a brand new experience for me, and I was super insecure. I had all these fears, but I did it anyways. I was just like, you know what? We'll see what happens. Dekhi jaogi. That's my attitude. I'm always like, dekhi jaogi, we'll just step into it and then we'll see what happens. And that's something I learned from being young. And usually it's my dad's energy that is more like, go for it, do it and try it, right? Because you just never know what's going to happen. My mom was more nurturing and loving, trying to keep us safe. Oh, no, don't do that. It might be not good, or make sure it's safe, I had both of those energies. And I feel this is an energy of both. This is a masculine and feminine energy. There's this energy to put out there, but it's also an energy of nurture. When you're nurturing yourself, when you're nurturing your desires and your dreams, and you're really taking care of your spirit, your soul, you're going to see that it starts to reflect that in your reality. And you're in a powerful place of actually co-creating this in your reality right now. And some of you already created this experience and you're meant to share it. And I'm getting a fertility energy. Some of you are finding yourselves pregnant, maybe. Maybe you're expecting a child. Maybe there's somebody in your life that is expecting a child. Maybe you're seeing pregnant women around you. And that's just a confirmation that there's a beautiful creative energy in the air, the energy of fertility, of creation, of expansion, of beauty. Some of you have recently started taking care of yourselves, like your beauty. You're more about the way that you look. There's nothing wrong with that. I really care about how I look. I like to be professional and show up well-groomed in my full light. I've always been like that. So I feel some of you are tending to your beauty needs recently. Maybe you went to the spa. I actually had a micro needling appointment a couple days ago. My skin's not peeling yet, which I didn't actually know. That's, I went in, I'm like, I'm gonna get micro needling done. And then, after I started and finished, my sister's like, did you know that your skin peels after? And I was like, what? Went to go look and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I've got to go through this peeling experience. It's starting to happen a little bit, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But yes, and this beautiful connection to Mother Earth. Spend some time in nature, Sagittarius. I feel it's going to really do you good to get outside, get some air, fresh air, open your windows, and really connect with nature and those around you. I really feel that some of you really enjoy hugs, right? Go and hug someone that needs a hug. It's a time to emit the energy of love in the world, right? And when we come from a place of love, kindness, and compassion, we see that reflected in our world. So right now, the energy of love is all around you. And don't be hard on yourself when you go through experiences of whatever this is an experience, like a lot of emotion, a lot of different, it's like turbulence that set in within the water of your life. Like the water, because we're made up of what, 75% water, right? There's like a little bit of, something that has come in and disturbed your waters. Maybe it's always been disturbed for a long time. It's now time for you to give yourself some love and don't beat yourself up, right? Love yourself no matter what. This is what Spirit is asking. You're about to have a major breakthrough here. This is what I feel. You're about to step through, like you're about to see that this is not the case. Because you can see on the other side of the mirror, she does not look like this, right? That's not the reality. So, yeah, you're manifesting a new experience into your life. This is the energy of the Creator, right? So let's go ahead and pull, did I pull a bonus card? No, let's pull a bonus card from the Animal Spirit Oracle here for you. So this is an animal spirit that is medicine for you. You might already be seeing this animal around you right now. Okay, so I'm going to read you the oracle and the protection message for this animal spirit. We are getting Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan and you play a part in it, Sagittarius. So how many of you are seeing koalas? This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. We have the number 35. This could be a number that you're seeing in your life right now. Maybe you're 35 years old or this number is of importance to you. It's a confirmation and I'm getting March the 5th and 35 days around timing for you. Something for some of you. Oracle message is in nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need, that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you and know that you are loved and you are cherished. All right. And your protection message today is, are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world? Have you been hiding in a safe spot, afraid to venture out because you're convinced that life and other people will disappoint you? Koala spirit has appeared to let you know that your faith is misplaced. The present safety you seek is already passing away because all things are temporary and outer conditions are always changing. Find your safety by placing your faith and trust in Spirit, who will grow the abundance that is already yours. Perhaps you are acting slowly or overly cautious because you lack faith that there is more for you out there than what you know. You may have boxed yourself in a safe place that has nothing else to give you and become so familiar with it that you have forgotten to explore. Are you feeling pessimistic and convinced there is nothing more out there for you? Koala spirit reminds you that self-care is meant to replenish you so that you can venture out again in faith, trusting that there is no limit to the joy Spirit wants you to experience. Be good to yourself and reconnect with spirit to reclaim your faith in things yet unseen in your life. So Sagittarius, Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So spirit wants you to trust that everything that is happening in your life is happening for a reason. You play a huge part in what's happening, the way you show up in it. And again, spirit saying self-care, love yourself, release everything that is working against you. So an angel number, repeating number that you're meant to see. So anytime you see this number, remember the message here. So 3636. So we had 35 and 36. Look at that. You're being comforted at this time. All right. So you have support during hard times in your life. So anytime you're feeling the Eight of Swords energy, feeling overwhelmed, sometimes we're meant to talk about it. Sometimes we're meant to lean on someone and share our story, someone that we trust, a therapist or a counselor, even a parent or a grandparent. So divine guidance is here, self-love, taking care of yourself and your inner peace is of utmost importance. It is so, so important that you express yourself or channel this energy into something that is productive or creative for you to release and let it go. Okay, so you're being comforted. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.